This is the intro for your video. What time is it?
8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock? It doesn't want to focus on your eyes. It wants to focus on your hand.
It's 9.
What are we doing?
We're going walleye fishing in the Detroit River. Finally. I've been asking for months.
Well, the main reason she's been asking for months is you'd think we'd take the 18'8" smoker craft, nice big comfortable boat for the Detroit River, which is going to be busy in the spring and you're dealing with current and maybe some waves, and this is the perfect boat for a Detroit River trip. However, I blew an axle. We smoked out a bearing and it destroyed the whole spindle, and the spindle is welded onto the axle, so we had to replace the whole axle, and we've been waiting a long time. Thankfully, the awesome people at Smokercraft set us up with the people at Trailmaster who sent us the axle, and we're finally getting it fixed, so we'll be able to use the bigger boat soon. But today, this is why we're using the little baby boat on the Detroit River, and why we've been avoiding going to the Detroit River.
Because it's a big river system, and we've never really fished it before by ourselves, so we'll see what happens today. It's gonna be another adventure.
First, we gotta do what with these two?
Take them to Grandma's.
You guys wanna go to Grandma B's?
You wanna go to Grandma B's house?
Who wants to go to Grandma's?
Here we go.
Ember's ready to go to Grandma B's. This one doesn't like vehicles too much. Evie, you gonna survive the car ride?
She's shaking.
It's like a 2-minute ride.
We're here!
This is what Ember does. You ready? Ready? Someone loves her grandma.
And you gotta carry Evie because she's traumatized from the car ride.
All right, we blew a fuse the other day. So Avery's gonna get a little fuse lesson and then slide it off. Fuse is right here. So there's a button here that you press and you pull it, so you can pull the cover off. See, so
now I gotta go
that
find
fuse
one?
is not blown. This fuse is actually here.
We
as
need
a
another
spare,
one?
right?
Yeah.
So I blew the fuse and I took the spare out and I put it in.
there.
But it would be nice to have a spare,
Spare?
right? So let's
Yeah.
go in and buy a
New
spare 10-amp fuse.
Okay.
And just leave the cowling off.
Into Dorkson's we go.
Again.
Oh, I think I found it. No, that's... Oh yeah, I think this is it.
I'm calling that the right size.
Yeah, I think that is. All right, we found the right size fuse. Now it's time to buy them. Now we gotta go put the fuse in the motor. There we go.
Okay, now let's go fishing.
Okay, so we are launching out of LaSalle today. We watched Buck Fish's video that he posted like literally just yesterday, and that he filmed just yesterday, and he said not to come. We launched here so that we can go fish the American waters, basically to try and find some clearer water, because he had mentioned that it looked like it was clear on the American side of the river. So we're going to fish the American side and see what we can find there in clear water.
This is just one marina. You think these walleyes take a beating?
We chose the best time of day to come out.
Yeah, okay. Till we don't catch any fish. You guys caught them, right? That's what it bet. It is what it is.
We made the wrong decision.
We made the wrong decision, but let's go do it anyway. Update. What did those guys say that were just pulling out?
They didn't catch anything, it was too muddy.
Woo! It's not a good sign when you drive 3 hours to go fishing and Buck from Buck Fishes says don't come. And then we see some guys pulling their boat out and they say 0 fish caught. This
And
is
they
what
probably live around here too.
that's what the water looks like.
Maybe they don't have American licenses though, so maybe they couldn't fish on the US side.
Maybe we go out there and it's muddy all the way across.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's go find some less dirty water.
That's just, it's like milk, chocolate milk.
Piece of cake. People said a 13-foot boat's too small.
Yeah. It's just murky everywhere. The issue is
looks more blue over there by the bridge, but
So right now we're just using regular sonar which just shoots down. And we're kind of looking for marks, for big marks. And we're gonna see if we can mark anything. We don't want to start fishing until we like kind of know that there's fish in the area. Just because of the water conditions, we got out here and it's chocolate milk almost everywhere. So we're hoping we can find some using our graph. And once we kind of found a group of fish, then we'll start drifting. But since we don't really know exactly what we're doing, it's better to like look around than to just start without any evidence of fish.
Yeah, so like the water is muddy and murky and crappy. So like we need to put all the odds in our favor. There's no point in just stopping and fishing. Let's mark some fish and increase our odds of actually catching one. It's hard to tell the difference between whacking bottom and a fish bite here because we're drifting so fast. Okay, I'm gonna start driving.
Okay.
I want to position ourselves for that.
The wake.
The big waves. That'll make you nervous.
Big waves. Big
we don't have too
boat
many of
waves.
those today.
Yeah, those suck. It's too bad they rely on their eyesight, eh?
Yeah, I know.
There's fish there.
We're marking fish everywhere.
I know, it's crazy.
However, the water looks like a medium double-double. A thick, dark
Tim
Timmy's.
Hortons double-double. Bro.
Fish
No.
or snag?
Weeds.
My line's like. Oh,
Ew,
what is
garbage.
that? Oh, what was that? You caught garbage.
That's
Show the camera,
disgusting.
first catch of the day.
Woo, garbage. Come on, fish, just eat my bait. I see you down there, man. I see you.
Wanna go for a drive?
Sure. It's like green.
This is what it's all about. Making memories with my little girl.
Not catching fish.
Driving all the way to the Detroit River.
For it to be chocolate milk.
Knowing full well what we were walking into.
But still doing it anyway.
Still doing it anyway. This might be the first fishless video of the year for Avery. That normally only happens when I'm not with her.
Okay, whatever. So our good buddy Jay Siemens, we were talking to him, and he said that we shouldn't be fishing here. It's just too murky here. So we're gonna do like what Jay said and to leave. But we're gonna go and try and find clear water upriver more. So we'll see what happens. This might be all chocolate milk, but it's better to go away and try and find clear water than to just stay here and hope. So off we go. All right, everybody. We went for a long boat ride like Jay told us to. We're on the American side of the lake now, and it's not much clearer. Like, it's pretty much the same clarity, maybe a little bit better, but we did mark a lot of fish here.
Look at all those fish.
And all I can catch is literal garbage. Like, ew! Ew! It's like a decades-old face claw. I'm not even joking. Look at it.
It's got flowers on it.
Like 70s flowers looking pattern.
Shoot.
As you can see, that is a giant ship. And they come through here all day long. And we're in this tiny little boat. So we have literally had to just like sit back and slowly go through their big wake. It doesn't look like it's moving fast, but it's pushing water.
It's busier than Long Point on Bass Opener. Look at the boats in front of us right now. The guy behind us just caught one, I think. Yep, we got one behind us.
Really?
We're definitely gonna fish this strip.
We suck, bro.
We do suck, bro. It's just nice to see someone catch a fish. Okay, I'll shut up. Hey, I got one.
No,
Hey,
you don't.
get the net.
You do?
I got one. Get
Oh
the
my
net.
gosh, no way. No way. Finally.
You better hurry up.
I'm going. This is exciting, okay? We haven't touched a fish yet.
Ooh, he's not wanting to come up.
Okay, well, make him come up.
I was ripping it. Like I was letting my bait hit bottom and then I was ripping it.
Okay, so
That's when
rip
he hit
it. That's what we learned.
We got one. No, we don't have them yet. You ready?
Oh, it's a good one, Dad. Woo! Let's go.
All
It's a good
right.
one.
Don't have to put that one on the bump board.
Nope, he's over.
We caught a walleye.
Yeah,
We
let's
worked
go.
really hard for that guy. He's like 18 inches. It's a good eater of walleye.
It's a good
Worked
one.
hard for that guy. Let's keep fishing. See if we can get a couple more before dark.
Fish.
Got him? Atta girl.
Let's go.
You gotta bring him over.
I think it's a fish. Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
biting.
fish.
It's biting. It's biting. Finally, I feel something fight. And on the new reel. Let's go. Let's go, Dad.
Take your
Let's
time,
go.
take your time.
I'm so excited. It's really hard for me to take my time. Oh, he's up. Yeah, let's
There you
go. Finally. Let's go. Oh, I'm falling over all day. It only took all day, but we got 2 in the boat. I don't know if you slot size.
You do a quick slot check on him. Your bump board's right there.
Okay. So we're in the US. We got US licenses, but there's a slot size here. Oh, I got it on the stinger hook. That's good. That's the reason we got those hooks. He was barely hooked on the stinger hook. But the slot size here is 15 inches, so he's got to be over 15 inches. So we're gonna check. He's a boy, and he's 16 and a half. So he's slot size. That means we're gonna keep this guy and chop him up and eat him up.
How's it feel?
It feels wonderful. So Dad and I are both using Neon Mooneyes as our jig of choice, 1 ounce. And then I don't have a Hot Chop minnow on. I've got this, it's called a Stealth Invader. It's in black. It looks basically like a goby. And then obviously we've got our minnow to top it off. And I hooked that guy on the stinger hook. The reason we use the stinger hook is for fish that are short of like biting the actual hook, and it keeps them pinned. We learned this trick from Dave Boone when he took us out on the St. Clair last January. Not this year, but the previous year, 2024. And we caught lots of walleye with him. He showed us this whole trick, and now we're using it on the Detroit. So now's the time I'm going to give you the down low on what I'm using, rod, reel, and line-wise. So I've got this Intenza medium heavy action rod. Dad's using the exact same rod as me. It's 7'3", and then the really awesome thing that I'm using is my new Shimano Vanford reel. This is a new reel that I just got. I'm super excited about. It's one of my higher end reels. And it is super light, super awesome. Caught 1 fish on it so far, so I still haven't put it completely to the test, but it is stylish. Look at how nice that thing is. So at first, I was just like dragging my bait kind of, and letting it like bounce in the rocks and stuff. And then we saw this guy catch a fish on like a rattle bait or a blade bait. So Dad, how he caught his fish is he started just like, he let it go to bottom and then was like ripping it. So like hard jigs, like rip, like that. And then I started doing that, and that's how I caught my fish. I'm guessing.
Fish.
Oh my gosh.
Right away. Net.
I'm going. I'm just marking fish everywhere.
I know. There's a lot of fish here. You want me to net my own?
Yeah, you net them. Wait.
Nah,
I got
you
it.
net 'em.
I got
This
it.
one's fighting hard. One. It's good.
This side.
Hey!
Woo, there we go. Number 3. Fish gods are helping us today.
Popped right off in the net again. He's way over.
Sting hook.
They are pale.
Yeah, it's from the mud. I'm telling
Pale, whoops, caught on the line. Some pale walleye. Another one right away. Ripping it hard. Like you're fishing a rattle bait. Awesome. Fish.
you. Oh, no way. Dad's kicking my butt again. First the perch, and now the walleye.
What happens when I get my limit? Do I just stop fishing
No,
and become your net man?
I guess, yeah, actually you do. Be my... Got him.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey, voila! Another 17 incher. Male. It's got milt everywhere. Look at the color of that fish. Like, it's just like pale, 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 pale. This muddy, gross water. We got 4 in the box.
Well, everybody, that is it officially. The sun is setting behind us, and it is 6:43, so we got about 20 or so minutes to get back to the launch, which I think we can make it in that. But it was a pretty tough day on the river, mostly because of water clarity. It's chocolate milk, and we've talked to a lot of people, and they said pretty much the exact same thing. It's all down to water clarity. The walleye really rely on their eyesight to eat, but we did manage to get into some today, and I think it's because a change of technique, the ripping it, jigging it really hard. I think the vibrations in the water maybe or something attracted them, and so we did get 4. We didn't catch a limit by any means, but we got into some fish and had a great time doing so. Dad wants to get back. We're gonna take some pictures, head back to the ramp.
Well, everybody, we didn't really do a proper outro. Now we're at Tim Hortons. We had a really good day on the water. There are some things that we've definitely learned from the whole Detroit River trip.
Leave a lot earlier.
Yeah, it's way earlier than we did.
If it's really muddy, probably don't drive
No,
3
yeah,
hours.
yeah. If Buck or someone that fishes like the river or wherever you're going often, don't drive a couple hours away when they say not to come. Change up things. Don't always like don't try and force something. Change up how you're doing stuff and
Make some adjustments.
yeah, make some adjustments.
And
that's how we caught our fish today.
Yeah.
We didn't catch our limit, like I said, by any means, but we did catch some, and I was very happy to catch some because it was our first time by ourselves on the river, so.
yeah, it was fun. We learned some things. I wouldn't rush to bring the small boat out there again. There's a lot of boat traffic, some big ships. It was fine. It wasn't unsafe or anything, but I definitely would prefer to be in the bigger boat. But I'm glad we got out, had some fun, caught some fish. We'll go home and have a little catch and cook.
Yeah, yummy walleye.
You coming back? Are you gonna go back?
Yes, I will be back, but in the big boat.
Bring your sister. All
Yes.
right. Okay.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, click the like button, and if you'd like to see more content like this, click the big red subscribe button, and take a kid fishing. We'll see you next time. Now I'm gonna eat my cheesy bread. That's not good for you.
I had a bite. It's pretty tasty.
I'm sure.